I mean, it's something I'm personally incredibly passionate about, paid family leave and the importance that when people are sick, they're taking care of themselves and their community and their place of employment by not going to work. But for so many people, that's not an option. So they'll go to work sick with the hope that they don't get their coworker sick, but they can't afford to miss a paycheck, and maybe their employer won't allow them to. So I think this has elevated the importance of having protections in place like paid family leave, which we were really proud to be able to create the first ever national program through a tax credit in tax cuts. And then the president, after 20 years of people trying, was able to sign into law this past December paid family leave for our federal workforce, and we're the largest employer in the country. But with that said, we recognize that the people most likely not to have access oftentimes work for smaller businesses, and it's not because the smaller businesses don't want to provide it, they simply can't afford it. They can't afford to be paying somebody while they're out and having somebody else potentially substitute in the short term. So what we've done through this program is we've created a mechanism whereby employers that offer paid leave, if their companies have under 500 employees, which means the vast majority of those who are not currently offering it, if they offer it, we will give them a full reimbursement of that in the form of a tax credit. And if they still can't do that from a cash flow perspective, they can apply for a waiver and we'll prepay it. So we created the flexibility, knowing that every small business is in a different situation, but they want to look after their workers, and they don't want a worker coming in who's sick. And they are compassionate, and oftentimes these small businesses are like families, but they simply don't have the means to afford it. So we recognize that reality and made sure that offering this benefit to your employees would be at no cost to the small business owner.